Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, July 10, 2025. In the headlines, evening fire leaves Beauséjour families homeless. A group of constitutional reform advocates says Grenadian leaders should no longer swear allegiance to a foreign monarch. St. David's Soca Monarch renamed in honor of late music producer Shem Bill De Vibes Felix. Ministry of Education to tackle the issue of declining student performance in mathematics. Also in the news, regionally, GCOM approves 21 party symbols ahead of nomination day in Guyana. Internationally, HIV patients at risk following USAID cuts. Plus in the sports news, 21-year-old 4x100-meter record shattered.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Hello, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. A late evening fire left 2 Beauséjour residents homeless on Thursday. More in this report.
Heartbreak swept through the community of Beauséjour this afternoon as a devastating fire destroyed 3 homes, rendering at least 3 families homeless, including a mother and her newborn baby. The blaze, which broke out just around 3 p.m., completely engulfed 2 houses, one a 2-story wall and boat structure, and partially damaged a third. When GBN arrived on the scene, fire officers were battling the flames amid the charred remains. One of the homes belonged to Lynthia Joseph, whose son lived upstairs, and a daughter, who recently gave birth, residing on the lower floor. A shaken Miss Joseph recounted being awakened by someone shouting her name as the fire spread rapidly. She is now appealing for urgent assistance, especially for her daughter and the infant, who lost all of their belongings in the fire.
While I was sleeping, and when I jump up from the sleep, I hear a neighbor calling out and saying she see smoke coming from my house. So by the time people rush out, it done gone already. So there is nothing else nobody can do to avoid the fire. So they call the fire brigade. Well, my son staying upstairs, but he gone to work, so he was going to know, most of them things what he lost.
And your daughter was staying?
She was staying downstairs. She lost everything she lost. All she baby. Clothes, she lost everything.
Okay, so
I don't know if they could give them a little assistance so they could get some clothes and things for my daughter and she baby. Or some way that they could rest up their head because rain coming and there is no way for them to rest their head.
Residents gathered in large numbers to show support, with many expressing concern over repeated incidents of fire in the area. One female who did not want her face on camera is also seeking for assistance for the families affected by this ordeal.
Up the hill, and my son device was on, and he said, "What going on?" You know. And when I look out, I see this big black smoke. So I come down here. When I come down here, is Lynthia house that burn. It's a very sad situation because just a year and something back, we lost 2 houses in the area, and up to now, you don't build back. And then now to lose 2 houses again in the same area.
Some are calling on the authorities to urgently address what they see as ongoing safety and emergency response issues in the community.
Need a hydrant here, especially in the area. We need a hydrant because they have to go by the road. It takes a long time before the fire could out. They have to go and full up. Then they take a whole hour before they could reach here. It's a very sad situation, and they need to do something about it. The fire truck was trying to get in, and I mean, come on the siding of the road, too much of vehicles, old vehicles, they need to be removed from the area. We need the authority to do something about it.
Anyone wishing to assist the Joseph family can call 537-3164. That number again, 537-3164. Christina John, GBN News.
The Virgin Parish Cultural Organization is paying tribute to the late music producer Shem Felix by renaming the annual St. David's Soca Monarch to the Build the Vibes St. David's Soca Monarch in his honor. Felix, affectionately known in the industry as Build the Vibes, passed away on June 30, leaving behind a legacy in Grenada's soca scene. Public Relations Officer of the Virgin Parish Cultural Organization, Kerry Williams, explained the decision to rename the event.
This week, the committee made a decision to rename the St. David's Soca Monarch as the Build the Vibes St. David's Soca Monarch. And this will be the name not just for 2025, but going forward. That decision came about just after his death. Thinking about his contributions, there was a year, I believe it was around 2019, when you looked at all of the songs in the finals, almost all were produced by Build the Vibes. In some instances, he actually wrote the songs, but that's something he doesn't like to tell people. He would say, no, just try not to acknowledge it.
Renowned for his signature sound and creative influence, Felix was the driving force behind numerous winning tracks that dominated the St. David's Soca Monarch stage for more than a decade. The renaming of the competition ensures that his name continues to echo through the rhythms of Carnival for generations to come. Well, the Grenada Tourism Authority has launched a new summer campaign to attract visitors from the U.S. Northeast. The initiative offers enticing travel and accommodation deals to boost tourism arrivals during the off-peak season. Dubbed Spice-Isle Summer, Pure Deals, Pure Vibes, the campaign runs from July 1 to September 30 and targets travelers from New York and surrounding areas. Travelers flying with JetBlue can access discounted airfare. Those booking local accommodations can benefit from a Stay 7, Pay for 6 deal at participating properties across the island, from boutique villas to full-service resorts. Stacey Liebert, Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Tourism Authority, said the promotion is designed to offer value while supporting local tourism partners.
This campaign represents a strategic effort to enhance Grenada's visibility as a premier Caribbean destination during the summer travel season. It's a celebration of community and connection. By partnering with a diverse cross-section of our hospitality industry, we're not only delivering compelling offers, but also highlighting the spirit, sophistication, and soul of Grenada.
Among the properties offering the accommodation deal are Silver Sands Grenada, Petians Hotel, and Tivoli Villa, providing options for every budget and travel style. This campaign forms part of the GTA's ongoing efforts to strengthen visitor arrivals and promote Grenada as a top-tier leisure destination. Grenada's Ministry of Education is to host a mathematics symposium to tackle the issue of declining student performance. Rena Thomas tells us more.
Recent assessment results, including those from the CPEA and the CXC examinations, revealed that Grenadian students are underperforming in mathematics. While this issue is not unique to Grenada, as it is also affecting the wider Caribbean, the Ministry of Education is taking proactive steps to address it by hosting a National Mathematics Symposium. The two-day event, scheduled for July 14th and July 15th at the Grenada Trade Center, will be held under the theme Beyond Numbers, Inspiring Excellence in Mathematics Education through Innovation, Collaboration and Critical Thinking. According to Deputy Chief Education Officer with responsibility for curriculum, Deanna Thomas, the symposium will bring together key stakeholders in education.
The question is, what are we going to do in Grenada to ensure that our students perform better? So we're quite excited about this symposium because it is an opportunity for us to gather in one space with the best minds in mathematics education to have a national conversation and where we can come up with recommendations that can be actioned. So it is something that we're quite excited about.
Mrs. Thomas said the symposium forms part of a broader strategic plan being developed by the ministry to improve math outcome among students.
And that is why the ministry is in the process of developing this strategy that would move the needle when it comes to mathematics performance. So the symposium is one activity within that broader strategy. Another activity that has already been completed is a research. So during the last school year, the school year just ended, the resident research officer at the Ministry of Education, Dr. Andre Martin, supported by other officers at the ministry, they were engaged in research, to determine some of the challenges.
This symposium will include key note addresses, breakout sessions, panel discussions, and collaborative forums aimed at fostering new ideas and best practices in math education. Janelle Mitchell, Curriculum Officer with responsibility for mathematics, outlined the expected outcome of the initiative.
Out of that symposium, we intend to come out with some plans, some actions that must be taken to arrest or to deal with the current situation. So the plans, the actions, timelines, everything that is needed so that we can use, because as we've spoken, the data is going to be presented to us. But we're going to have these engagements with all of these key people, the breakout sessions, the panel discussions. But where?
This symposium will begin with an opening ceremony next Monday at the Grenada Trade Center. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
We are reporting the day's news from the Grenadian capital.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Need to check your bill balance? Use the Grenlec mobile app. Open the Grenlec mobile app and tap the icon labeled Balances at the bottom of the screen. View your bill details, including your current bill balance, the due date by which you must settle your bill, the amount and date of the last payment you made. It's quick, easy, and available 24/7. Convenience at your fingertips.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen them on the waters in Dubai. We've seen them on the water in Miami. Now, they're here in Grenada. the most exciting, electrifying, and unique water sport experience to hit Grenada. Grenada Jet Cars. Book a car today. Call 473-406-JCAR or 5227. Visit our website at grenadajetcar.com or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Grenada Jet Cars. Enjoy a fun-filled ride across the waters of Grenada.
This is going to be fun. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinaire Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
It's a busy world, and we all know the saying, time is money. Meet Candice and Oliver. They both have busy days ahead. Let's see how that goes. Candice is in a rush, off to the bank, again. Oh, looks like she didn't plan for traffic, or this long line either. Now let's check in on Oliver. His morning starts a little differently. Using his phone, Oliver makes a peer-to-peer transfer and pays his bills, all while having his morning coffee. At the store, Oliver checks his finances with online banking. Candice? Still waiting. Back to Oliver. He stops at the bank to meet his loan officer. While waiting, he schedules a payment and makes a wire transfer. Wondering about Candice? Yup, still waiting. Candice could be like Oliver if she uses Co-op Bank's e-solutions. Make your day easier with Co-op Bank's swift, simple, and secure e-banking platform. Bank on your terms, from anywhere, at any time. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Calling the CARICOM community, assembling Global Africa, the 4th edition of the Afri-Caribbean Trade Investment Forum. Active 2025 is coming to St. George, Grenada, this 28th to 29th July. Join government and business leaders, investors, and trade and finance institutions to explore the theme, resilience and transformation, enhancing Africa-Caribbean economic cooperation in an era of global uncertainty. Be there as we stand together to strengthen our commercial ties, to promote shared trade and investment opportunities, and unlock prosperity for Africa, the Caribbean, and the wider diaspora. The 4th Afri-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum. Reserve your place now at active2025.com.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home with Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center. Should Grenadian leaders continue swearing allegiance to a foreign monarch? A group of constitutional reform advocates says no. The group is pushing for a simple but historic change to the nation's oath of allegiance, replacing King Charles III with Grenada. Christina John has this report.
It's been 51 years since Grenada gained independence, yet every elected official who takes office still swears allegiance to the British Crown. Now a push is on the way to change that. The Citizens for Constitutional Reform, or CCR, says the time has come to realign the nation's oath of allegiance with its sovereign identity. At a press briefing on Wednesday, hosted in collaboration with the Media Workers Association of Grenada, two permanent legal minds, King's Counsel Ruggles Ferguson and constitutional lawyer Dr. Francis Alexis, sought to simplify what they say is being misunderstood about the push for change.
To alter this section, Schedule 1 to this Constitution cannot be properly passed without referendum approval. Good. Go now to page 6. The master list itself now, the VIP list. The last item on part 1, you see there, item V3I8, Schedule 2. Schedule 2 does not concern us now, although you can see it on page 7. It has to do with constituency boundaries alteration. Well, what do you notice? The Constitution has 3 schedules. Schedule 1 is specifically mentioned in 39.5. Schedule 2 is specifically mentioned in the referendum list. The only one which is not mentioned, and that is no coincidence, because it is entirely consistent with the list. The only one of the 3 schedules to the Constitution which is not included in Schedule 1 is Schedule 3. That is no coincidence. It shows you that the Constitution is completely consistent when it is talking about which provisions require referendum support.
Ferguson said the change does not require a referendum, only a special 2/3 majority vote in the House of Representatives. Providing further details, Dr. Francis Alexis walked the media through the Constitution, pointing to the key schedules that determine whether public approval via referendum is necessary. The CCR insists this is not about legal gimmicks, but about national pride and completing Grenada's independence journey. The proposed amendment would replace the words His Majesty King Charles III, his heirs and successors with a single word, Grenada. If passed in Parliament, the new oath would be taken by all future parliamentarians, starting as early as August 1st, Emancipation Day. The Citizens for Constitutional Reform will continue their public education efforts, aiming to build support for what they call a symbolic but unifying shift in Grenada's constitutional identity. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, a community-driven initiative aimed at promoting a cleaner Grenada has taken root, thanks to the efforts of one resident, Wendy Charles. Christina John has another report.
Rookin Litter Pickers is just what the name suggests. It's a charitable organization whose membership goes throughout communities picking up garbage. The initiative is funded by Wendy Charles, a resident of Rookin St. David, who said her inspiration was sparked during a trip to England, where a similar initiative was rolled out. The success of the initiative left Charles thinking she should introduce it to Grenada and get people to understand the importance of a clean environment.
I thought it was really good to bring it here in Grenada, considering that we will walk the street, doesn't know how many garbage that is on the side until the travelers or the bushes cut. Then you see garbage, but garbage is always there, you know, and when I go around, I enjoy doing it. It gives me great pleasure, but I just need, more people to join in and help, to grow that organization so it could also give back. But at the moment, I can't give back because it doesn't have anything now. So, yeah. I see it benefiting Grenada on a whole because we have the dengue. When we use the bottles that we open, some of them doesn't close back. You throw it in the bush, rainfall, water get in, mosquito breed, and that's how we have all the mosquitoes and the dengue. So if we can keep this area or our country in a whole clean, it could help us, less of the dengue and the different viruses that would cause by litter.
Before returning to Grenada, Charles printed Rookin Litter Pickers on the back of 10 reflective vests with support from Aylesbury Wombles. Charles goes throughout communities in and around school zones and beachfronts, just about everywhere, collecting trash. Charles is also sorting the waste she collects, separating the plastic bottles, which she delivers to the Grenada Green Group.
What happened is when I collect the garbage, and because I don't drive, whenever it's full, if I don't see a bin to empty it, I would just put it on the side. And most time when I go out to do it, the garbage men would be passing and I would say to them, please, if you guys see any garbage bags that is in places where it's not supposed to be, it's me that putting it there. So please pick it up. And now they have these people that collects the plastic bottles as well. And by going to the schools, one of the principal gave the guy my number. His name is Ian. And he contacted me, so I collect the plastic bottles. So I have loads of plastic bottles, which I think tomorrow, please the Lord, should be a collection to come and collect. Last 2 weeks gone, they collected, I think I contributed just by myself, 63 pounds of bottles. Imagine how many bottles that we throw.
She says it's a challenge. However, she is seeking support from members of the business community as well as the public to join her in this undertaking to help ensure a clean and healthy environment.
So, in this country, things are really expensive now, so I have a family, my kids are big, but grandkids and niece. But so the little I have, which I don't work at the moment, but the little I have, I kind of try to see how I could balance it so I can get the picker, the gloves, the garbage bags, and still find money to go to wherever I have to go do the litter. So it's hard, but I'm trying, I've been going up there in different places to see if I can get assistance, but for so far, nothing really yield at the moment. I'm not saying it may not come, but I haven't received anything as yet. Financial support, because garbage bags not cheap. The picker that I have in my hand is not cheap. I don't have any means of transportation, so I have to take the public bus to go to and from that area. And even though I get the help from the people who comes to join in, I still have to give them, like a refreshment, give them a drink or something, because you wouldn't want someone come and helping, and then at the end of the day, when they finish, they're thirsty, So, yeah, financial help, garbage bags, gloves, all the necessary things that is needed. Nothing is cheap, as we say those days. Everything is a cost. Yeah. Like them, when they get my number, they can call and say, okay, that place, needs some litter cleaning and so, and I will, take in mine and then I will go. So my number is 456-1222. So that's 456-1222. Okay.
Charles encourages the public to get involved by notifying her of areas that needs cleanup. Christina John, GBN News.
Thank you very much for your service. The United States Embassy in Grenada has suspended all American citizen services effective Thursday, July 10, 2025 until September 2025. Here's what we can tell you. This temporary suspension is due to the absence of a consular officer during this period. Services affected include the renewal of U.S. passports, notarial services, and the issuance of consular reports of births and deaths abroad. American citizens in Grenada who are victims of crime are advised to contact the Royal Grenada Police Force by dialing 911 or 444-1958. For emergencies only, the duty officer in Grenada may be reached on 407-2495. All citizens with expired passports who require emergency travel to the United States are advised to contact the U.S. Embassy in Bridgetown for assistance. Information is available on the embassy's website or by emailing bridgetownacs@state.gov. For further inquiries, the U.S. Embassy in Grenada may be contacted via email stgeorgesacs@state.gov or by calling 444-1173. After the break, senior officers graduate from leadership training course. We'll be back.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. Regional law enforcement took a bold step forward as senior officers graduated from an elite leadership training course. More from my colleague, Rena Pitt-Thomas.
Several senior officers from Grenada and across the Caribbean were formally recognized on Thursday following 8 weeks of intense training at the St. George's University. The officers received their Caribbean Vocational Qualification CVQ Level 3 certificates in management after completing the final component of the Regional Command and Staff course hosted in Grenada. The program, facilitated through the Regional Security System, is aimed at preparing participants for senior leadership roles within Joint Operational Command structures. Lieutenant Commander Brian Roberts of the RSS highlighted the broader regional impact of the training during his overview.
So the investment in leadership, in preparing you, our future commanders and staff officers, to lead with integrity, to think strategically, and to respond effectively to evolving challenges we face as a region. From transnational organized crime and terrorism to humanitarian operations and disaster response, the skills you have gained here are more essential now than ever before. As you return to your respective agencies, I encourage you to use what you have learned here over the past 11 weeks, not only to improve the functioning of your departments, but to strengthen the bonds of cooperation that bind the RSS.
Course Director Roberto Beltran described the training as both rigorous and intensive, covering critical areas necessary for modern police leadership.
The course was divided into 3 main parts: an online phase, which lasted some 3 weeks, an asynchronous self-taught package, and a face-to-face instructions period, which we completed yesterday, the 9th of July 2025.
Acting Commissioner of Police in Grenada, Randy Connaught, who was also a participant, spoke of the tangible benefit the course brings to the Royal Grenada Police Force.
I must say that this training is an imperative for my own member state, my own organization, given the fact that we are very young and in transition. Most of the senior officers has moved on to retirement, and it behoves upon each and every one of us as the junior ranks. We are young but very experienced and holding key positions. And these positions require us to make decisive decisions on matters of national security. Today is a proud moment for each and every participant of this program.
The Command and Staff course is part of an ongoing effort to strengthen regional security through advanced professional development and collaboration among Caribbean law enforcement agencies. Rena Pitt-Thomas, GBN News.
We'll be back in just a moment to report the sports news.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, rooms, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Island, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Thanks for joining us, sporting fans. Grenada's teams from the North American, Central American and Caribbean Athletic Association Age Group Championships and the Barbados Grand Prix continue to bask in the glory of their success at both recent events. The NACAC meet ran from July 4 to 6 in Nicaragua. An 8-member team participated in the NACAC Games, capturing the overall first place. The athletes, together with the management and coaching staff, were recognized for their outstanding achievements during a special award ceremony this morning.
This grouping was a wonderful grouping. I enjoyed working with them. They gelled together nicely, and the results shows that. They had good camaraderie among them, they supported each other, and we couldn't have asked for a better group. And we do hope that you continue in the sport and you have a bright future ahead of you.
Ethan Gunport copped the top spot in the under-13 boys, while Dominic Joseph finished third in the under-13 girls.
I tried my best to get these 5 medals. I put everything into getting these 5 medals. The experience is really nice. I really love Nicaragua. It's a nice place to be in. So yeah. Personally, to say the truth, I don't know if I could have came this far without my mom and dad, because they're my biggest supporters. I really love them and I thank God for them. So if it was never for them, I wouldn't be here right now.
Wonderful. Also leaving her mark on the games was Leah Rose Charles. She came away with 5 medals, finishing 4th behind Dominic Joseph.
Well, I didn't know that I could have been an athlete. Well, one day the school told us that we had heats, and then.
All right. Meanwhile, a new national record has been established in the 4x100 meters. This after Grenada secured 3rd place in the inaugural Barbados Grand Prix with a blazing 39.16 seconds to shatter the 21-year-old record of 40.13 seconds. We can tell you too, the record was set by the quartet of Samuel Green, Troy Mason, Ethan Sam, and Nasio John.
It's the first time they're hosting the games, and it was a great honor to participate in the games. We as the 4x1 guys, we had one thing in mind to go there and do our best to capture the national record, and we did that.
We're hoping to qualify for the NACAC games, so hopefully you'll see us there. This team is a good bunch of athletes. I hope to stick with them and run fast times in the future.
So I'll have a few more meets coming up for the season. I have to go in St. Vincent as well as Paraguay and compete for my country.
This meet by invitation only was designed to showcase Barbados' overseas-based talent alongside regional contenders. Athletes were drafted into 4 mixed-gender teams with points awarded based on event placements. The team with the highest overall score at the end of the night was crowned champion. Coach Wayne McSween was part of the contingent.
When given the opportunities like this, grab it and make Grenada proud. Go with your good attitude. Go with your good attitude. Go with your good attitude. I hope you hear that word I said. Nothing worse than a bad attitude in sport. Make sure you go with a good attitude. Represent those colors you wear with dignity. Make sure you do that. And once you do that and you impress yourself, everybody looking on will be impressed. The 4x1 boys went out and they knew what they had to do. They wanted the record, although in my opinion, we could have gone high 37, low 38. But it is what it is. And they came through safely and they got that record.
The old record was set by Bruce Swan, Andon Mitchell, Ferron McIntosh, and Aldin Alexander in July 2003. Jamaican batsman Brandon King is embracing the challenge and the moment as West Indies hope to salvage some pride by closing out their 3-match test series against world number 1 Australia on a high under lights at Sabina Park. The third and final encounter, set to bowl off on Saturday, will be a landmark occasion, Jamaica's first ever ping ball day-night contest and King's first in the format as he continues to find his footing in Test cricket. The 30-year-old right-hander pointed out that having the opportunity to represent the Caribbean side in a Test match on home soil is a dream finally coming true. King, who registered a maiden Test half-century in the first innings knock of 75, enters the Test in a positive spirit following his performance in Grenada, where he showed glimpses of the calm, composed batting that made him a mainstay in West Indies white ball squads. Though Australia hold an unassailable 2-0 lead in the series, King is focused on applying the same formula that worked for him in the second Test. Though Australia boasts the most experience with the ping ball day-night encounters, King sees the occasion as an exciting challenge. That's the sports news for now. As Guyana approaches its general and regional elections on September 1, 2025, Deputy Chief Elections Officer Anil Giddens has confirmed that 21 political parties will contest the polls, down from an initial 22, after one party opted out at the last minute.
Deputy Chief Elections Officer Anil Giddens, during an informative media session on the coverage of Nominations Day 2025, informed that initially 22 symbols were approved, but one political movement at a last minute have since opted out of the race.
There are actually 21 symbols there because we did receive that very late in the morning, just before our meeting, a request to withdraw. I believe that party is the Guyana United Party.
Outlining the standard operating procedures pertaining to the submission of a list of candidates, Giddens noted that these names of these individuals must be submitted on July 14 to the Chief Election Officer. The examination of the list begins immediately after the submission period concludes. He gave the criteria for a political party who's desirous of contesting elections at the level of the National Assembly.
They are required to submit geographical constituency list as well as a national top-up list.
Further afield, there could be 6 million new HIV infections and 4 million more AIDS-related deaths globally by 2029, according to the United Nations. It comes after U.S. President Donald Trump cut aid funding earlier this month, as well as other drastic cuts from a number of donors. The United Nations body in charge of fighting HIV/AIDS said the phenomenal progress in tackling the illness risks being reversed.
A lifeline for thousands. This private clinic in northern Johannesburg used to receive USAID funding. We visited when the cuts were first announced, and some of its patients were anxious about their impact.
Firstly, when I was sick without the clinic or attending the clinic, my life was so bad. Since I get the treatment from Vetkopen Clinic, I'm fine. I'm fine. There is no problem about me.
What would you say to Americans who say that American taxpayers shouldn't be paying for healthcare in South Africa?
No, that is not a good idea. We are all human beings. They mustn't separate. This is Africa, this is America. Please.
Although this clinic is still open, dozens have closed their doors. Scientists here are warning this could lead to a spike in infections. The public health system is stretched and can't absorb all the patients who used to get their care from USAID-funded initiatives.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines. Evening fire leaves Boseju families homeless. This headline to report as well. A group of constitutional reform advocates says Grenadian leaders should no longer swear allegiance to a foreign monarch. St. David's Soca Monarch renamed in honor of the late music producer Shem Build the Vibes Felix. Ministry of Education to tackle the issue of declining student performance in mathematics. Regionally, GCOM approves 21 party symbols ahead of nomination day in Guyana. Internationally, HIV patients at risk following US aid cuts. Plus in the sports news, 21-year-old 4x100-meter record shattered. Such a long time. Talk about that one. Also in the sports news, we can tell you that Fifth Element Arts Inc., in collaboration with the Baptiste Foundation Inc., is holding a 2-day elite basketball training and leadership camp at the Grandance Basketball Court. Dr. Larry Sanders, NBA star, former NBA star, is in town for this camp. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in our newsroom for the moment. Have a good one. Goodbye.